Hi Spirit Family, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to give yourself a time of relaxation and a reset with me today. I want to begin by clearing the sound, clearing the vibe with this sound bowl. If you guys can close your eyes and continue to take deep breaths throughout the whole process. If you can take a deep breath in and then hold for 3 seconds and then slowly release. So let's begin in through your nose. A continuous rhythm. Let's do that 3 times. Allowing the noise, the sound to connect to the vibration that your body is vibrating at. Just aligning your atoms in a peaceful state. That's for your heart chakra, so your heart should be feeling opened and warm. Put your hands over your heart and just connect with your heart and just your breath and know that you're alive. And there's so much power to that. So I want to begin with doing the Louise Hay cards because it's just how I like to flow into the message. So what is the message that we need to hear as the collective energy? So 2 popped out. I've said this one before on here. My income is constantly increasing. So a few of you or all of you need to hear this. That you begin now today to open yourself to ever increasing prosperity. Begin now to open yourself to ever increasing prosperity. And then the other card that came out, which I haven't shared on here. I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. Wow. That's a really cool card. It is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. This is so freaking perfect because today I wanted to talk about your self-fulfilling prophecy. We all have a self-fulfilling prophecy. So knowing that, having this in mind, that it is your mind that creates your experiences and you are an unlimited in your own abilities to create the good in your own life, then you're able to rewrite the self-fulfilling prophecy that you hold about yourself, about what you deserve, about what you don't deserve, about what you can have, about what you can't have, what you continuously attract and what you can attract. Everything that you decide that is will continue to be. So your decision, your belief in something is so much more powerful than we've been taught and led to believe. And it's because if we are sabotaging ourselves, we're going to continue to play into the system, play into the matrix, and play into the lack, play into the fear. And I know it's about time that we are all realizing that we have so much power within that we can use to shift and alter this reality that we're all experiencing that's ugly and yucky and dark and shadowy. And it's okay. It's all a part of the process. It's part of us, right? Everything that has light shares a shadow. But back to self-prophesizing, self-fulfilling prophesizing, self-fulfilling prophecy. And are you aware that you're self-fulfilling prophesizing? That makes any sense. I know you guys get it. So what comes to understand this is that there is a story that you are telling yourself every single day, consciously, unconsciously, subconsciously. It's still happening based on your perception. So if you're perceiving that you don't deserve something, that, let me give you an example. for my personal life, my self-fulfilling prophecy was that I am so sensitive and that I have such a big heart that I tend to attract people that are always needing to heal. And with that understanding, I can realize and see that it comes from my own inability to see where I am not healed. You see, when you just question and ask yourself why you think something is the way it is, rather than it just being because it is, knowing that we live in this infinite possibility universe full of infinite possibilities, this infinite universe full of infinite possibilities, knowing that we can access this, us putting ourselves in a box and writing things off without even realizing our power is so limiting and so unnecessary. Like this says, I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. Are you going beyond other people's fears and limitations? That's the only way that we can bring in a whole new reality. When we're able to envision a whole new reality, when we're able to feel a whole new reality, when we're able to share a whole new reality. By you not falling into and going into other people's fears and limitations of themselves, of you, what they think that you can or can't do. You didn't come here to please others. You didn't come here for others' missions. You came for your own mission. And your mission could be to assist others, but your mission is to fulfill your own mission first. And it's not to play into fear and limitations. It's to relearn and unprogram yourself from those. So, next move. After becoming aware of your self-fulfilling prophecy, the self-fulfilling story that you continuously tell yourself every day, become aware of this by writing it down, thinking it out loud, or interrupting when negative thoughts come, because that's where it's coming from. If it's our natural state, our true essence isn't fear and negativity. It's love and understanding. Okay, so when you're experiencing these contrasting thoughts, you're going to be able to see where it's coming from and realize, is this something that's assisting me to get the outcome in my life right now? Yes or no? And if it's not, scratch it and begin to allow yourself to write a new story. That is our power. Our power is to recognize our story, bring awareness to it, and knowing that it's got us to where we are now. So give thanks to it, letting that go, and begin completely anew. Begin dreaming bigger than you ever have before, because like I said, you guys are not here on accident. There is a purpose for you, and your purpose is to really and elevate into your light and truth. Elevate into your light and truth. So what outcome would you like to experience instead? What outcome would you like to experience instead of what you are experiencing now? With that in mind, write it down. Begin literally writing down the new story of how your life, how you want it to play out. It begins by recognizing that you have full control of yourself. Everything else outside of us is completely out of our control. So instead of being angry, instead of being sad, instead of being overwhelmed constantly about what's happening externally, we can bring it back to ourselves. We can change our stories, because when we change our stories, we change our beliefs, we can change the outcomes, we can change the exterior life. That is our power. Now, after doing this and realizing what outcome you'd rather experience instead of what you're experiencing now, redirect your focus, redirect your time, redirect your love, redirect your energy fully on what's going to serve this new version, this new story, this new self-fulfilling prophecy that you have created for yourself. No longer falling into the victimhood, the just reactive experience of life, rather than experiencing it like that. You have the possibility and opportunity to experience it completely magical by taking your power, by controlling how you think and view the world. You have that power, and I know that it's kind of hard to believe when everything outside of us is trying to prove us not, but that is why, because we are so powerful. Why do you think everyone is trying to convince you of not believing in that and doubting in ourselves. Because if you did, you know that God is within you. Higher consciousness, life force, that powerful creative life force is within you, and you have the ability to create the life that you came here to live. I hope that brought you a little clarity and love. And before we go, let me just light the Palo Santo, bringing in warmth, clarity, and lightening our visions of this new version, this new self-fulfilling prophecy. Hands over your heart. Feel the power within you. I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll talk to you soon.